Okay, Afghan-Pakistan war is going on right now. It is in ceasefire phase, and then people are looking at Doha, Qatar, especially Pakistan. Afghanistan is looking towards India, but Pakistan is looking toward Qatar, Doha for the mediation. Donald Trump, American president, is also intervening now. But the biggest question is arising that Mr. Amir Khan Mutaki, he is the Honorable Foreign Minister of Afghanistan and he is in India. Mr. Amir Khan Mutaki from the Talibani government there. And he is in India for the 7 days to 1 week tour. And since 14th of October, he is in India and he is traveling in India. He is meeting ministers out here. And his main concept is that the communication between India and Afghanistan, people, not the government, government minister, they can go anywhere. They have a special passport with them. I believe green color passport or red color passport. They have a special passport. I think it's called diplomatic passport. And for if you carry diplomatic passport, then visa is not required. I believe so. And then you have so many privileges. There won't be any security check, and you can go easily with the diplomatic passport. But what about a common man? 1957 before, there was nothing called visa and passport between India and Afghanistan. Afghanistan is a country which is along north and south, means it is not along east or west. Pakistan is a country, it is along north and south. Its maximum length is along north and south, north, east, west. Same is Afghanistan also. Iran is more in east to west, that is Iran. Okay, like country like Egypt, more or less it is again north to south only. India is both way, north to south and east to west. It is like that. It is like a quadrilateral. This is India. Burma is again north to south only. Thailand is again north to south only. Indonesia is completely east to west, something like that. So Afghanistan, the eastern border of Afghanistan, that is Paktika province or Jalalabad kind of area. From there, the Amritsar of India or Jammu of India, it is merely 500 kilometers. Only 500 kilometers. 500 kilometers is Delhi to Lucknow. That's it. That much near Afghanistan is until 1947. By British, it was India and Afghanistan. But for local people, it was the same region. From Amritsar or from Delhi, from Haryana, from this side, if I see, then Bhavalpur area in Pakistan, now, Bhavalpur area. I forget the name of the Cholistan desert, that is called Bhavalpur area. There many traders used to live in this area, and heavy trade used to go from the Afghanistan to India, Haryana and Delhi. Heavy trade through the camel, through the donkey, ass, or through the horses, heavy trade. Why I'm taking these names are because heavy trade is only possible through animal one. Heavy trade is not possible through the vehicle. How many vehicle you will buy? One vehicle cost a huge amount. Then servicing charge and this charge and that charge. If in every truck there will be two, three, four people, they will be sitting their salary, and then you have to buy petrol. Then road has to be constructed. Always road has to be clean, and then lot of security guard, lot of custom officers. So many expenditure happens that the dry fruit that are cultivated in Afghanistan, they are not able to come to India. They are being fed to the cattle out there. Cattle are eating dry fruits in Afghanistan. Cattle are eating dry fruit in Tajikistan, in Kyrgyzstan, in Uzbekistan. Cattle are eating dry fruit in Balochistan, dates. Balochistan are eating, cattle are eating okay, they would be thankful to the mismanagement of Indian government, and they are eating dates out there, cashew nut and dates they are eating, cattle are eating, because then it is not coming to India. That is the natural market of these dry fruits. Indian children, they are eating chicken and mutton rather than drinking milk and butter and dry fruits. They are eating chicken and mutton in India. And then what is their condition? Everyone knows. Small children. are catching cancer disease. Small children, they are catching sugar disease. Small children, they are catching many other diseases. Okay, bone disease and so many things they are catching. Small children. I have personally seen 5 year, 6 year children. They are wearing a spectacle. How it looks? 5 years, six. I am very old, and I do not wear a spectacle still. Okay, so 5 years, 6 year children, they are wearing a spectacle. This is condition of India. 50 years back, they were drinking milk and they were having Central Asia, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Afghanistan, Balochistan. From their dry fruits used to come to India and they were eating it, they were drinking milk. Okay, they were drinking raba. Raba is a food item that comes from the sugar cane. Rab in Uttar Pradesh it is called rab. In Bihar it is called raba. So raba, okay, bhura, that is also coming from sugarcane. So this is what children used to eat in villages. Okay, then dry fruits that is coming from. Then you have to drink lot of milk. That was the food of the children, and then children were hale and healthy. Now small children they are seeing a star during the daytime only. They are eating chicken and mutton. So this is their condition now. Anyway, what is the problem now? Problem is that the actual trade that used to happen from Central Asia to India, that is zero now. I'm not saying it has reduced a lot. It is zero now. Lot of trade used to happen from the Tajikistan. Lot of trade used to happen from Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan. Lot of trade used to happen from Balochistan, and lot of trade used to happen from the Afghanistan. Lot of trade. Okay, that is equal to zero. Zero now. And trade used to happen through animal. One person can take, or two, 3 person can control hundreds of camel. Hundreds of camel are going with along that 2, 3 people are going. Now think that in every truck when it goes from India to Afghanistan or part Afghanistan to India. Now, in if I talk about the dry fruit, then Afghanistan people they do not have food to eat because all the cereals, maize and millet and wheat and rice it used to go from India one. They are starved in food grain, and Indian children are dying. That is the condition. Okay, if we talk about trade through the truck, then from Afghanistan, then truck will enter Pakistan. There, both sides they will charge levy. You have to give taxes because we have made road, and so many military people are standing. Who will give salary to them? And then it will enter Pakistan. Then many checkposts they have to give levy. Nowadays, you have many checkposts in the country itself, checkpost by checkpost by checkpost by checkpost, and everywhere they will ask you for 50 rupees, 100 rupees, everywhere. Then you reach Indian border, there they will charge you levy, Pakistan border, India border, both. Then you will come to Delhi. Then finally, the dry fruit that are being fed to cattle, that will become 1000 rupees kilogram in Delhi market. That is the situation. If it comes through camel, then 3, 4 people they can drive hundreds of camel, and there is no surcharge, there is no kind of levy on the road. 100 kilometer, 50 kilometer, you are blocking the road and asking for money. This is what in India. You go in India, any highway, what national highway, any highway, every 50 kilometers they are charging people. You have to give money, then you can go next 50 kilometers, next 50 kilometers. This is what they are doing. To the camel and donkey and this, you cannot charge anything. Only difference is if truck comes from Afghanistan to Delhi, it will come in 2, 3 days. Camel, if it comes, then it will come in 15 days. But if you take the net amount of the dry fruit that is coming from Afghanistan and India, if camel takes 15 days, in 15 days you see how many net dry fruits is coming from Afghanistan to India. That will be far more than truck. Okay, you calculate truck coming, then truck coming, 2 days one truck is taking. But in 15 days, how much dry fruit came? With camel, thousands and thousands of camel will come. So in 15 days, tons of miss that amount will grow more, and that's why the dry fruit was cheaper. But problem is happening. You have to go by modern science, aeroplane, car, jeep, trolley, And with your modern science, children are dying in India because the quality dry fruit will come from Central Asia only. Children in India, children in Delhi, children in Chandigarh, children in Amritsar, children in Patna, children in Lucknow, they are dying. They are eating chicken and mutton. So through that, they are getting diseases. Okay, they are not able to see nicely from their eye, and then they have sugar disease, they have bone disease. I don't know what it is called, arthritis or something like that. They are getting cancer, blood cancer, and these kind of. But government of India has no attention on that. It is only behind European Union and United States and Australia. Indian Prime Minister is with Australian Prime Minister in Metro of Delhi. Metro of Delhi is giving you food. Go and see the condition of children. If you are not able to see other children condition, your children condition will become like that tomorrow. Okay, this is something that is threatening, but it is true. Anyway, we are in phase of discussing Manas area of this earth or Manas area of the Asia. That's why the Central Asia is very precious, especially for India, and that is called Saptarishi area or Manas area, the head of Asia. Means head is the highest altitude. If someone can see human stands, then head is the highest altitude from the when human stand, and that head is called the a region that is around K2 mountain. That is the high altitude, very big region, high altitude region. One side is Pamir plateau, Pamir mountain or Wakhan mountain. One side is Tian Shan mountain. Sometimes people refer to the part of Tian Shan mountain as Pamir mountain one. Then one part is Kunlun mountain, one part is Greater Himalaya, one part is Hindu Kush range. Okay, so Greater Himalaya, that part is called Karakoram range, and all together it is a very high altitude area around K2 mountain, that is in Gilgit Baltistan. Around 250-kilometer radius of K2 mountain is a high altitude area that is called Manas, head of this Asia. And that head, major part of this head, I would say 95% of this part falls in Indian subcontinent. And there, that subcontinent till 1947, it was a it was a high transportation area. Okay, I am born much later of 1947. Then I could see in villages these Central Asian dry fruits were there. Then till 1947, it would be very common on that day, on those times. Means a lot of trade used to happen from the Central Asia through many ways. Today we will talk about the trade route from Tajikistan to Gilgit-Baltistan. Because if the trade reaches Gilgit, Gilgit that is in Jammu and Kashmir, unfortunately it is in Pakistan now. Gilgit, that is purely inside Jammu and Kashmir. Sri Hari Singh was the caretaker for the people in Jammu and Kashmir. So if that transportation reaches Gilgit, means it reached Delhi. Then from Gilgit they will take it to Skardu. From Skardu they will take it to Kargil along the Indus River. Then from Kargil to Jammu, and it will come to Delhi and then to Gangetic Plain. So that was the direction. So that direction we will talk about. Okay, so the region what we are talking about, the high cultivating region of the dry fruit in Tajikistan, that is called Fargan Valley. Fargan Valley is every river has a plain area. Like if I talk about Mekong River, then Mekong River plain area lie in Cambodia, and that is a plain river, plain area where heavy agriculture happens. That's why it is called Hindu culture out there. And for I believe 1,700 years, that was ruled by the kind of Champa people out there. Champa people. Okay, means that was a Hindu kingdom in Cambodia. Anyway, now we will talk about Sir River, Amu Darya, Sir Darya. These are the two rivers. They are the main river in the Central Asia, and they go and meet Baikal Lake. Baikal Lake is empty now. There is nothing. There is only salty sands are there. That is the storm coming out because people are blocking Baikal Lake sorry, the rivers in between only. Why they are stopping river in between only? Amudarya. There is a heavy dams have been made in Amudarya, and they cultivate cotton out there. Can someone believe my state? Whatever I'm saying, can someone believe it? This is the first thing. Seer Darya, Amu Darya, there are lot of dam they have made, and they are diverting water into agricultural field, and they are growing cotton out there. Cotton needs heavy water, cotton, and those cotton are coming to India, and then people are making Levi's jeans and Dockers jeans and that jeans. This is the area in which Indian people are growing. How nice your t-shirt is, how nice your pant is. From there earlier, dry fruits were grown through this and they do not need much water. Very less water they need. But cotton needs heavy water. So the agricultural field where dry fruits were grown, now cotton is grown, and then cotton they make cloth out there. Now anyone can see this Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, their cotton industry, they make cloth and it comes to India only. Then Indian government they make advertisement in television. Okay, I have a Dockers jeans, I have a Dockers pant. Now children are watching it. Oh, when you wear nice t-shirt, this is what is the aim of life. Earlier, from same reason, dry fruit used to come. But how dry fruit will come? Full is high altitude region, trucks cannot come. Truck cannot come. You cannot make road out there. The dry fruit will come only on the animals, on camel, on the horses, on the donkey, ass, on the yak. But the mentality of the people has been changed to that much. American mentality, British mentality, German mentality, French mentality. See the fighter jet and see this, that jet. Okay, now India country, now it is completely dependent upon Saudi Arabia because for that mentality you need to have crude oil. You cannot make road in the this area. Then finally dry fruit is over. Okay, what is going on? They pack the cotton material. They make clothes and they pack cotton material in aeroplane and then they bring it to India. This is what is going on. For dry fruit, you need a kind of camel. For that, you need different mentality at all. Indian government is busy in something else. LPG cylinder 500 rupees. This is what one party is there in India. They are fooling Indian people since 1947 only. LPG cylinder 5. You have a right to ride on motorcycle. I don't have a motorcycle. Personally, I don't have motorcycle. I don't have cycle also. I walk on road. Okay, but the actual aim of life is how with the family you ride on motorcycle. This is the aim of your life. Aim of your life you should wear t-shirt and pant. I wear dhoti at home. I don't wear pant and half pant or something like that. I wear dhoti. Okay, but the aim of the life, how you change your dhoti to pant. This is what the technology one party brought from 1947. LPG cylinder 500 rupees. They will go in election campaign and they will say this is aim of your life. People were cooking food through goita in Bihar, and then people were healthy and healthy. Anyway, animal-based technology gone completely, and dry fruit from the Central Asia coming gone completely. Okay, now enjoy cancer. Enjoy and then if you eat these hot foods, chicken and mutton, then enjoy AIDS also. Okay, I'm not kidding. This is what is happening. Anyway, your mentality will be like that one, and then what you will these kind of diseases you will get. Okay. Anyway, now we are talking about Tajikistan. So in Tajikistan, one major part of Tajikistan is called the name of region in Tajikistan. One major part is called Gorno Badkhashan region. Gorno Badkhashan region is a Pamir plateau. Pamir plateau. So let me describe what are these regions. Consider this is Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir is like this one. This is north portion of Jammu and Kashmir, and this is K2 mountain. From K2 mountain, one mountain range will go called Tian Shan, and this is Karakoram, Greater Himalaya. This side of Jammu Kashmir is Hindu Kush. There is one more range. It will come here called called Wakhan rain, and one more rain will come here called Kunlun rain. That's why this full region around K2 is high altitude region, and it is called Manas of the earth. The main river of this region is Indus River, the main river. Otherwise, this side Sita River, this side, and then this side Amu River. Sir River comes from the north. Amu River this side Indus River, and this side Sita River or Yarkand River. These are the but main river of this Manas area, Saptari area is Indus River, main river. Okay, now this Tian Shan mountain and Hindu Kush mountain. From there one angular mountain come called Wakhan mountain, and Wakhan mountain is angular mountain. Go and connect Tian Shan mountain from here. That region, this is a high altitude region of Tajikistan called Gorno Badkhashan region. Gorno Badkhashan region. Anyone can search Gorno Badkhashan region. This is a high altitude region. North of Gorno Badkhashan region is Sir River, and Sir River is making an agricultural land just north of Badkhashan region, and that agricultural area is called Fargan Valley. Fargan Valley. Fargan Valley falls in Uzbekistan, northeast of Uzbekistan, and then northeast of Uzbekistan and north part of Tajikistan and southwest of Kyrgyzstan all falls in the same region of Sir River. That is a highly cultivating area, and there they cultivate dry fruits. Okay, and from there, if someone want to come to India, he has to cross high altitude area called Gorno Badkhashan region. And Gorno Badkhashan region, okay, I believe the capital of Gorno Badkhashan region is Khorgo, Khorgo, Khorga or Khorgo. Okay, so someone is coming from Fargan. So around Fargan, there are many towns out there. Os is there. Os falls in Kyrgyzstan. Fargan and Kokand. Fargan and Kokand, it falls in Uzbekistan. And Khujand. Khujand falls in Tajikistan. Khujand. Okay, there are they all are adjoining area where heavy dry. This is called main dry fruit pocket on this earth. Heavy dry fruits is used to be cultivated there. And earlier, this region falls in the Mughal Empire of Delhi. They were controlling this region. And after that, I'm sorry, this region and Gorno Badkhashan, both regions. Gorno Badkhashan is a high altitude region north of Gilgit. And then after Gorno Badkhashan, if someone is crossing, then he will enter into Fargana Valley. So earlier, these regions were controlled by the Mughal empires. Then later, this region came into the control of Emirat of Kokand. Kokand Emirat was made around in 19th century, and then Emirat of Bukhara. All are nearby only. Bukhara is in Uzbekistan again. Bukhara or Kokand, I read the Kokand. So it came under that territory, that Fargana Valley cultivating area and Borno Badkhashan region. I believe it is understandable. This country is Uzbekistan. This country is Tajikistan, and this country is Kyrgyzstan. There is a common region here, and Sir River comes from Tian Shan mountain, and it flows through this and goes to the Baikal Lake. This region is a highly cultivating region. Few part falls in Uzbekistan, few part falls in Kyrgyzstan, called I believe Oso. So that is called Os, and southern part falls in Tajikistan. That is called Khujand, and in Uzbekistan that the town is Fargan and Kokand. If from this, if someone comes south, then he will hit a very high altitude region called Borno Badkhashan. If someone cross Borno Badkhashan region, so Borno Badkhashan region, then he will enter. He has to cross the Wakhan mountain. Then he will enter into Badkhashan region of Afghanistan. Then he has to cross again Karakoram range. Then he will enter into India. I mean Gilgit area. Now from there, the dry fruits that were cultivated, they used to come to first Borno Badkhashan region. From Borno Badkhashan region, then it will cross the Wakhan mountain, then it will come to Badkhashan region of Afghanistan. Earlier, all were Badkhashan region only. There was no Borno Badkhashan or Afghanistan Badkhashan. It was same region earlier called Badkhashan. From Badkhashan, someone has to cross the Karakoram mountain and then he will come to Gilgit. Okay, there it is called Idris Pass. I think so. Okay, so it is called Irsad Pass. If someone cross Irsad Pass, then he will come Afghanistan to Gilgit, and this pass has altitude of 4,979 meters. Whereas if someone wants to come to Tajikistan, Borno Badkhashan region to Afghanistan Badkhashan region, he has to cross pass again, and in the Wakhan mountain or Pamir mountain. That pass typically is called, I believe, Khargos Pass. Khargos Pass. Khargos is an animal in India anyway. Khargos Pass, 4,344 meter high. Khargos Pass. Khargos Pass, that the Pamir mountain or Wakhan mountain, it will go and meet Tian Shan mountain. While meeting Tian Shan mountain, there are two more passes are there. Okay, those passes are Najetas Pass and Baital Pass. So if someone is passing that, then he will enter Xinjiang region. And there is an autonomous region nowadays, and that autonomous region is called Tashkurgan Autonomous Region in China, in Xinjiang. Now I believe I am very clear now. This is Tian Shan Mountain, and this is Tian Shan Mountain, and this is Wakhan Mountain, and then this is Karakoram mountain, okay, and this is Hindu Kush mountain. There is a gap in between Wakhan mountain and Hindu Kush mountain, or last part of Karakoram goes like this. That is Jammu and Kashmir. So from Karakoram or Hindu Kush, Wakhan mountain, there is a gap, and that gap is Badkhashan region of Afghanistan. Then this go little bit like this, and from here one mountain start called Tian Shan mountain, and it meets immediately. If someone is crossing this, he will reach the Tashkorgan area of Xinjiang province, Tashkorgan autonomous region. That region was earlier maintained by the Hunja Valley King. Hunja Valley King is north to the Gilgit now. It is in Pakistan. Hunja Valley King. Hunja Valley King were controlling this Tashkorgan region also. But now Tashkorgan is an autonomous region in Xinjiang. Tashkorgan region and Borno Badkhashan region, and this side, okay, okay, so this side Badkhashan region, this is Borno Badkhashan region, and this side Tashkorgan region. This is very high altitude area. Above the Borno Badkhashan region is the Fargana region, Fargana Valley, where dry fruits were cultivated. From dry fruit, it will come through Borno Badkhashan, and Gilgit, and then it will come to Jammu and Delhi. This route was very, very busy route earlier through camel and those means of trade. Very busy route. Now there is nothing out there, zero. In Badkhashan region of Afghanistan, no one is living out there. When trade becomes zero, people left that place. Now no one is living. Now let's talk about this region a little bit. Okay, so if I talk about the distance between the Dushanbe, I have Dushanbe. Dushanbe is west to Borno Badkhashan in Tajikistan. Borno Badkhashan region west is Dushanbe. Dushanbe is capital of Tajikistan. Dushanbe to Sarde Borgil. Sarde Borgil is in Afghanistan. Someone will come from Dushanbe, someone will come to Borno Badkhashan, and from Borno Badkhashan he will cross the pass. That pass name is Khargos Pass, and then he will come to in Afghanistan Sarde Borgil. That distance is around 450 kilometers. That's it. Means from Borno, I believe, I did not note it, from Fargana Valley to the Sarde Borgil, it would be again 450 500 kilometers only. That's it. From Sarde Borgil, someone had to cross Irsad Pass to come to the Gilgit, and that is merely 160 kilometers. Means more or less from the Fargana Valley to the Gilgit is merely 600, 700 kilometers. That's once you reach Gilgit, you reach India. Means Sri Hari Singh kingdom you have reached. And then you can come to Jammu through Skardu and Kargil, then in Delhi. Then you have tons and tons of dry fruit that is coming from Fargan Valley. Farmers, they cultivate with the less water, they did not deviate river, and then people were eating here. And same route, food grain cereal will go from the Gangetic Plain. Here also farmers are enjoying their cultivation is being sold out. This is what the tradition, but it is has come to zero now. Zero. Okay, there is a one Pamir road has been built that is from the Dushanbe to Os in Kyrgyzstan. That is a tar road. Through that truck and lorry go. But there in Afghanistan it is called the Wakhan corridor connecting Kabul to the Xinjiang, all a tar road, doing nothing out there. And then Karakoram highway, all a tar road from Punjab, Pakistan to the Kasi Kasgar, doing nothing out there. When people are dying there, what is need of this kind of transportation? I don't understand. Okay, I'm not saying you break the tar road, but whatever was there, at least you should carry on. Why you made it to zero? Indian Prime Minister, he runs to America once. On daily basis, he think about going to United States once. This is the condition of this country. Anyway, there you go and take one syrup to destroy the cancer, and that many children are dying. Having a syrup, if you catch cancer, then don't eat dry fruits, don't drink milk, go to the market where government has some subsidized medical shop also. Take one poison that is red color or I don't know what, you open it and drink and your cancer will go away. This is the mentality is being grown in the head of people now. Anyway, now let's talk about Gorno Badkhashan region. This region falls in Tajikistan and it is around 64,200 square kilometer. 2 lakhs 26,900 people live out there, 3.63 people per square kilometer. See the population now. In Afghanistan, Badkhashan region, that Badkhashan region is divided into Tajikistan. Actually, Badkhashan used to be a separate country altogether earlier. Badkhashan was a country earlier. Badkhashan. Now it is divided into Tajikistan and Afghanistan. The way Kurdistan used to be a separate country. Balochistan used to be a separate country. Now Balochistan is in Afghanistan, Balochistan is in Iran, Balochistan is in Pakistan. Similarly, Badkhashan is in Tajikistan, Badkhashan is in Afghanistan. I don't know, Badkhashan is in Xinjiang also. I don't know. That was a separate territory. First it was ruled by Mughal, then by the kind of Bukhara kingdom and Emirate of Konkan. Now it is in Tajikistan and Afghanistan, and few part has been taken by China, claiming it is part of China. Okay, now it is ruled by three countries. Okay, now see the population. There is no one is same Balochistan. No one is living there. People left here and there. Okay, here also people left. If I talk about Badkhashan of Afghanistan, then it is 44,835 kilometers square. Total, if I add both, it is more than 1 lakh kilometers square. Very big region. And then here, number of people who live is, I believe, 10 lakhs 55,000. So 1 million people they live in Badkhashan region. And yeah, and around 28 districts are there in that province, and 23 people per square kilometer they live. But that is in western part of Badkhashan region. Eastern part, that is actually the narrow strip is there. There no one lives there. I have seen it. I have read it. No one lives there. Some Tajik tribes are there. Means from Borno, Badkhashan, very few tribal people are living there. No one is living there. Actually, in the trade route, no one is living there. In the Tashkorgan region of Xinjiang, there it is around 25,000 square kilometer and around 3 lakhs 99,046 people. I'm sorry, 39,946 people live there. 1.6 people live per square kilometer. Means this full area no one lives there because trade is not there. When trade happens through camel and those way, lot of people will live there. Lot of people from India they will go and live there. That will become a populous region. Okay, what I can say anything here. Anyway, Borno Badkhashan region is with Tajikistan and Afghanistan because it was controlled in 1896. That region was controlled by Soviet Union, and that later Britishers came from India side and that side from Russia. They started fighting each other for Badkhashan region. Then finally they settled down, dividing Badkhashan region into two parts. One part is with Soviet Union and one part is with Britishers or whatever, or they called it buffer zone, that is now Badkhashan region of Afghanistan. Okay, Bad Kismat region, in Hindi I may say it is Bad Kismat region of Afghanistan. Anyway, now this is the story. So from Dusanbe to the Sarde Dusanbe to Sarde Borgil of in Afghanistan, it is around I believe 400 500 kilometer, and from there to Gilgit 160 kilometer. More or less, it is 600 kilometer of the stretch that is completely empty now. From the Gilgit to Skardu, it is 200 kilometers. From Skardu to Kargil, it is around 126 kilometers. And from Kargil, I believe Delhi would be around, I believe, around 600, 700 kilometers. That's it, maximum. And then, miss 1000 kilometer stretch from Tajikistan to Delhi is completely dead now, completely dead. Okay, rather than you go I'm not giving a wrong comment on anyone. Person from the Kanyakumari and Thiruvananthapuram, 3000 kilometers he can travel to Delhi nicely. But from 1000 kilometer dry fruits cannot come. Children are now susceptible to die. They are fed with the black color drink. This is the future of India. I would say enjoy it. Why don't you? Some people enjoy death also. Let's enjoy death.